Welcome back.
Oh, yes.
Hi, we're the Beard Bros.
Oh, yes, we are.
And maybe we had a lot... Oh, shit.
Oh.
Well, that was...
I'm more amazed that you're alive than that you got hit by the fire.
Yeah.
Woo! Thank God. Oh.
Did I die?
Yeah, but at least you grabbed the souls. Oh, no, you're alive.
No fucking
Holy
way.
shit. You have, like, the perfect HP bar.
I really do.
Yeah.
Oh!
Did you just pick my flower?
It seemed like he scratched his head, too.
I have been growing that.
Hey, guys. Sorry. Welcome back to... From what might be the lost episode of Elden Ring, possibly.
I hope that it's not, because that was so fun.
I think you guys saw it.
Yeah.
Welcome to it. Yeah, these guys jumped me last time. But now I've been drinking
He's
milk.
barely... What? Are they really not, like, hitboxes until they start to move?
Yeah, they don't have a hitbox until they're up a little bit.
That's fairly dastardly.
Also, I think I should be able to get that episode out the same day we streamed it on Patreon.
That's very funny.
Yo. These charged punches are not a joke.
Ooh! He wasn't done. Ooh. He had 2 more hits left.
Stupid. Okay, now we can leave this place.
Huh!
And by leave, I mean fight a boss.
You pulled the lever?
I did pull the lever. That was last time. That was ancient history, bro.
I remember that we saw the lever. I just couldn't remember if you pulled it.
I wonder what it's going to be. What do you think, Watchdog?
I'm hoping, yeah. I'm hoping for one of those cat cape guys.
Them...
Maybe it'll be a big skeleton. Just like 25 feet
A
tall.
giant skeleton?
With a big-ass cutlass.
Could be.
I didn't play every dungeon, you know?
Right. Should I do this?
Did you play every dungeon?
Everyone that I found.
Like, when you played Elden Ring through, you just didn't say no to anything, or you literally got everything?
There were definitely some things that I missed.
Okay.
And now that I'm playing it again, I'm still finding like a couple things that I missed. But if I found something, I definitely did it.
Yeah. That's kind of how I
And I
did it.
scoured the lands.
You know those cars that say "Tell your cat"? I said. Pss, 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 pss. I saw an ad for one that was like "Tell your dog." I said hi, but I didn't know it was a commercial, and I thought people were making fun of it. They were like, "Hey, Kobe, that Toyota ahead of me said to tell you hi," and I thought they were making fun of it, but they're trying to sell it.
It's like a real sentiment.
Yeah. It was just a bunch of people telling their dog.
Just for people who want to say hi to their dog.
Random ass car said hi.
Was that one heavy punch?
It was one jumping attack, yeah.
Oh my god.
The hell is this thing?
You know, Princess Mononoke villain or something?
Have you played Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter?
Is this Blackheart?
Yeah.
Is this a Heartless?
Kinda, yeah.
Ooh! Ooh!
It's okay. I'm trying to get big at... Oh, he's bleeding me. Alright, so this is bad. Okay.
For
That's
such
fine.
a Slenderman-ass looking dude, he has some really, really ornate, cool swords. Just want to give him credit where credit's due, I guess.
You can compliment the bad guy, sure. Oh,
has, like-
whoa.
What?
I've never in my life have I seen that attack.
Did he just
Never in my life.
spider you? Oh my god, his head is a huntsman spider.
Fuck!
Never in my life.
Fuck
bro.
this.
Oh, you're alive, though. And no poison.
No, fuck you.
This has got to
Dude.
be like an exact phobia or something. This is messed up.
A guy with a spider for a face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up.
Makes
I've
you-
never in my life seen that attack.
This guy was, like, toying with you.
And you played a shit ton of this.
I usually kill them quicker. I was fucking around with, like, charge attacks and jump attacks.
Don't forget about your fucking huge ass.
Alex.
First of all, what's up, man?
You're absolutely right. I did forget about my huge ass.
Yeah.
Ted really liked that.
That was good.
He can't handle it. Mike and Molly, he goes nuts.
They are fat.
Loses it.
They're fucking huge, man. What happened? I know Melissa McCarthy became like
huge.
the queen of comedy and shit. What happened to that guy?
I don't remember his name.
I don't know. I never watched the show.
Sorry, Mike.
Let's see what happens.
It wasn't King of Queens, right? No.
No.
It was a guy who kind of looked like Will Forte to me. Or not Will Forte, Will Sasso.
I can see it a little bit.
Kind of had that like corn-fed vibe.
Oh my god.
That was one butt slam
2.
Oh, okay. He took 2 before he crumpled.
That wasn't even a crumple. I just sat on it.
What was that sound? That was
His pride breaking?
That was the. I don't like that he's got bare feet that I can see.
Oh.
Ooh, damn, that did
was
some
bad.
damage. He gets that blood on you quick. 2 hits. With his little double bloodborns.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's got the double bloodborns.
Mamma mia.
I watched this guy who has like these like ant terrariums on YouTube, and I just watched a video of a huntsman spider breeding, where it devours the mate, and it just looks exactly like that.
Fuck.
Dude, those suck. Dude,
You bastard.
dude, those suck.
This guy's not even that bad. That being said, I have never seen that attack. I think I've always just killed him too quick.
Can I ask another question about Dark Souls? Souls likes, let's call them.
All right.
Is there a name for the type of boss where like you beat it 100 times, no problem, and then one time he like comes online?
I am not aware that that's a thing. I don't know.
I have that so often with these games.
Yeah, I think the only reason like I've just never taken this long to beat this guy. He's kind of cool.
Yeah, like it's funny because like it's clearly like because you have like fists and fire powers that you're like changing the way you fight him a little bit, and so it's like giving him the opportunity to do different things. It's cool.
Yeah, I like him. What a dick. No you don't.
That is some scary shit. I don't like that. I don't like how flexible his neck is either.
I don't like how telescoping his neck is. Fuck.
That is so funny that's like there's like almost like a like joie de vivre in the body language that he takes as he like lands. Look at him. He looks
Yeah.
like he's loving it.
He is.
Yeah. Medio. Oh!
Did you hear that? He said, Wait. All right, good game. We got him.
Lutel the Headless.
Sweet.
Was there any like headless kings in Mario that you could like summon?
You know, I never really played the second one much as a kid, so maybe.
That one's a dream, so technically anything can happen.
There you go.
If you like believe in
Magic.
yeah, magic. If you believe that Wart was a mouse, you can believe anything.
If you believe that Wart was a mouse.
You can believe anything. Like me, if you always constantly believe that Wart is a mouse.
How much do we need to level up?
$10.
We're close to another one.
Take a little sippy sippu. Have a little gold brunch.
What are you asking?
Eat some.
Oh, we can get another if you want. Yeah.
Like how much is it? It's like
About
500.
500,
We
yeah.
definitely have got that.
What was I even level? It's been a while.
We were
Faith
we were doing
12,
vigor to 20
Oh, we were gonna do strength. We're getting that up. You want to do vigor to 20? I can do that.
because remember we were like nice round number, or we said 25 on something. I can't remember, dude.
20's good. Yeah. Well, now we can go back to strength.
I just realized if you guys said a bunch of nonsense but both agreed, I would just believe it.
Do you just mean because you have no idea what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are you talking about specifically when it comes to this video game?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's like me talking Pokemon with people. Like they ask me like, how do I win? And then I like start talking about it, and then I'm like, oh, you glazed over. You're gone.
How do I win?
Oh, you regret this. You regret asking me.
Oh, that's going down there. We don't want that. Okay. I used to love screaming like those man goats.
Oh my god.
It's been a while. I
I
don't
like-
know if I can still pull it
I'm
off.
afraid I'm gonna barf. I used to have a great raptor. Oh, he's going. Pretty good. Pretty solid.
That was bad. Like I used to be able... I love the ones that sound like they're calling for Ma! Ma! What's even scarier, have you seen the videos of the sea lions that sound like they're in the worst man pain of all time?
They're the ones that go like ah, and then there's one video of that where the guy after he does the scream he goes woo, and then goes under the ice. I thought that's like the funniest.
He's
shit I've
like,
ever
that's
seen.
better. Whew.
Yeah, woo.
The fucking sea lions be like,
Dude,
Like
have you ever gone to
like they were cursed, bro.
Have you ever seen them in captivity?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that thing where you pay like $15 and you can like throw fish at them?
Okay.
That shit is the funniest shit that I have ever seen in my life.
Why is that?
Like, okay, think about like when you have fish food at the koi pond. What happens?
Yeah, they swarm. Yeah.
So like it's that, but it's like a bunch of grown ass men screaming at you with their shirts off at full volume and like smacking their bodies and making them like they're all competing for your attention.
I see.
It's absolutely incredible.
That sounds like what happens at my house during dinner time.
I just like to sit and watch kids throw fish at the seals because they think it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm starting to feel kind of strong, man.
I told you, endgame build. We're here.
We're
ready.
It.
Where's America at? Where's Steak America?
I would love a Steak America.
Do you guys make dinner a lot? Is there like a
all the time.
common thing you have for dinner or make for dinner?
Like the go-to?
Yeah.
Lisa cooks different shit all the time. She'll make tacos. She'll make pastas, soups, curries.
Soups is awesome. I like a soup.
Lots of things. Beef, like little rice bowls with like beef in it or pork and vegetable.
Hell yeah.
Lots of things.
I'm very like lazy about the post eating part. So
like clean up?
Yeah, I'm not really intimidated by like technique so much, but I am intimidated by complex recipes that require a lot of dishes. So like I have like a few things I like to cook, but the one that I cook probably the most commonly is I just take a bunch of chicken, put it in a pan with some garlic and stuff and just make like a one pot. It's like grapes, garlic, rosemary, chicken.
Grapes?
Yeah, it's actually like
interesting.
It's actually like I don't even remember where I got the recipe originally. It's so easy. You just heat the oven up. You put the skillet there. You put 8 pieces of chicken, skin down for 10 minutes. And
specifically 8.
Like I have a 12-inch skillet, so 8 kind of works. Or I have a 20-inch skillet too. But just some pieces of chicken. 10 minutes. Take them out. Don't flip them. Just take them out. Put them on the side.
Oh.
Then throw in the grapes. Throw in like I put in like 18 cloves of garlic because I'm crazy, but however much you want, and like a couple sprigs of rosemary. Mush it around a little bit, get it all mixed up. Put the chicken back on top with the crispy side up. Put it all in the oven for like.
Alex, I've glazed over.
But that's it. It's done.
I've glazed over.
The rest of the chicken's already done. The recipe's already over.
Sounds kind of interesting. The grapes are kind of interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was so weird, and when I had it, I was like, oh, this tastes like something the king would have. Like at the medieval tournament. It's awesome. With a glass of wine, that shit is banging. Hope that answers the question.
I guess we're gonna explore this big ass field now.
What's that big guy?
Well, Mr. Muppet Man.
How come he's got some legs? Who am I turning into?
Just a generic Muppet. It seems like I'm just picturing big felt mouth open.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. What's the red one
guys
called
in
from
the
Sesame
band?
Street?
Tully?
Tully.
Tully Monster.
Tully Monster.
You're thinking Elmo?
Yeah. What's that little boy? No, you're talking about Dr. Teeth?
I love Dr. Teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Very close to Rolf.
Are we on the pirate side?
Which one's
side?
Dr. Teeth though is not the one that I'm thinking of. Who's talking, right?
You're thinking of Tully Monster, right?
No. Well, originally when I was talking about the red guy in Sesame Street, Tully Monster.
Yeah.
But the guy in the band that talks is not Dr. Teeth all the time. It's the other guy.
Dr. Teeth talks a lot, but you're thinking of Zoot. There's Zoot.
Zoot, the guy who looks like he's in Sgt. Pepper.
Yes, I always forget his name.
He's the guy who talks the most, but his name is like something like Pepper or something like that.
It might be Pepper. Yeah.
I don't remember. But
ooh, what do we have over there? You see that? Got ourselves an Everjail.
Oh, I didn't even see him. So I was looking at the guy with the nice calves. The castle with the nice calves.
That castle has some nice calves going on.
Woo!
Ew. Yo, I thought I punched that rat. He just did a backdash.
What's that guy called in Earthbound? Mr. Dungeon?
Terrifying.
There's a guy you go inside. He's like a dungeon. I don't know. I just got all these little memories in my head that just don't amount to anything, and I just kind of... I know I got to keep talking, or else there's dead air.
Is that how you feel?
Not really.
Are you afraid of the dead air?
No, I just feel like my style of sort of train of thought talking has evolved from being like sort of like a guy who sits next to somebody who's playing a game a lot of the time, and I'm just trying to keep the vibe going.
I see.
Like, I think I'm better at this job than I am at the job of playing the game and talking.
It's very hard to... Oh! I'm a fucking genius.
When you landed and you were fine and you were just like a wet belly man, like a swell of pride came in my body.
What do you mean wet belly?
You're just like a rainy wet belly man. Look at him.
I mean, yeah.
Tell me that's not a rainy wet belly man.
My dude looks Algerian.
He just.
Oh shit!
I trust him. He looks like Armand Asante.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Wait.
Whoa!
Is this dude really coming out?
He's gonna come all the way out.
All right, check this out then.
Oh my god!
Because disrespect, that's why.
Oh!
Get broken, bitch. Get broken by my boot cheeks.
Get broken, bitch.
Oh, yo, nice pink shirt, though.
Dude, that's pretty Mario.
Yo, did you see? I walked in, he immediately unloaded on me.
He just said, hey, maybe he's not the main guy. Look, there's another guy.
Is there another guy? Oh, my God!
They were twins.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God, they were roommates.
Oh my
Stupid.
God, they were roommates.
Dude.
Stupid.
Oh, my God.
You think this is a game?
There's something very, like, funny about, like, you kill someone and then you take, like, a big drink.
Yeah.
You're like...
That's a drink well earned. Look at this. How dainty.
He just got destroyed.
Looks like he's talking about boys on the phone.
He looks like he's literally curtsying right now.
What do we get?
You think there's another bad guy in here?
That'd be amazing. Man, I'm starting to get a little hungry.
Has this ever occurred where it's a mimic inside of one of these after a challenge?
Do you remember any mimics being in this game?
In this game specifically, no. I don't. I don't remember whether there are or not.
There's any mimics in here, man.
But the idea of doing a hard-won fight and
I think that'd be great.
Has that happened in Dark Souls
Oh, probably.
somewhere? That's such a funny idea. It's almost too cruel even for Dark Souls, but it's very funny.
It's that time again. I gotta remind you guys about our Patreon. We just wanted to say thanks for watching, and if you like our shit and you want us to continue, subscribing to our Patreon, $10 a month. That's how we keep the lights on around here. I want to say thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks.
And you get a lot in return if you want to binge. You know, there's a lot to watch.
It's true, like the backlog.
Backlog and 30 days of content. Like, you're like, I love this. I want to, like, activate and, like, watch, like, 6 to 8 more of these right now. You, like, probably can.
That's real.
Patreon.com/SuperBeerBros. Look at those. Look at those. He's not skinny, right?
Look at those calves.
He's just got tone.
I can't argue with that.
Speaking of tone, you hear that shit?
Oh. You think those are his tallywhackers, as they say?
Is that really what they're called?
Huh?
Don't bullshit me.
Tallywhackers? That's got to... I'm pretty sure
Don't
that
bullshit me.
I'm not bullshitting
That's
you.
not... No, stop.
I'm not. I genuinely believe that to be a British slang for balls. Tallywhackers.
Oh. First of all, I think a tallywhacker was the penis. And I thought you were saying tallywhacker is what...
I think that's
is
true.
what the
thing inside the bell.
The ball inside the bell is
I
called.
believe that to be true. That is why I said it.
Okay. If you say so. What's up, homie?
I'm pretty sure.
Man, our strategy right now...
It's so cavalier.
Oh, wait. Open up, bitch!
Kalima! Kali Mario. That's the Mario from the front.
Gotcha. Got it. I'm down with that. I feel like our strategy, like, in playing it, I didn't, like, plan on it being this way, but I feel like we're gonna, like, want to spec into things that, like, give us armor and poise, because the butt slam gives us such reward.
Yeah, you take, like, you can still...
But
yeah.
it leaves us wide open. So if we get, like, a lot of health and a lot of armor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't matter when, like, the, like, baghead Aladdin thief guy that we just fought combos us. If we can
One
just,
butt
if we
ahead
can
of
take
the
it.
bread line.
Who are these guys?
Headless.
Why are they, like, shiny?
I think they're ghosts, bro.
Oh, what? What are we even worried about then?
You're like, why are we fighting?
Wait, are you telling me these guys are as bad as Fatso, Stinky, and Stretch?
No ghosts are as bad as them.
something like extremely like crazy triggering about a bell just ringing over and over. Like it's not like sounding like because it's time, right? It's like that bell is never gonna stop ringing.
You're unsettled by an incessant bell?
The idea of it going for like 3 hours is like pretty harrowing to me.
Is it because you're asking for whom the bell tolls?
Oh my god. I guess unconsciously that's what I'm hoping for, some sort of resolution. But really I just want the bell to stop ringing.
I can make that happen. You ready for that?
I'm so ready.
What if I take out these two clowns and then we'll make it stop?
Do you think that at the top there will be an aristocrat?
Is that a reference to something?
Yeah, well, his head. I want his hat.
Oh, right.
What would you do tomorrow if super loud bells just kept going off in the neighborhood?
And like in the neighborhood, and no one can find out where they're from.
Yeah.
I'll call the police.
And they're like, "We're aware, sir." You know what would be the scariest thing? You call the police, and they're like, "Sir, just lie down in bed. Everything will be over soon, sir."
Yeah, they know. We know, sir.
Gotta clear off these crusty barnacles.
These dead guys.
Oh boy. Crusty chug.
Are we helping him like a parasite? Like, are we like one of those fish? I'm talking about.
Does it really matter? He's a lower life form.
Well, I want to know if we're hurting him or if we're helping him.
Which one? Ah! We're hurting him, Alex. Oh. We're hurting him.
He needs that white stuff? He needs the white stuff on his foot?
I guess if we have to. Let the fucker fall.
What is that? What is that? It looks like scabs.
It's barnacles.
How is that helping him?
He needs them for stability.
Giving him power?
Maybe they're holding his shit together. Look, is he kneeling for you?
It's like mana generators?
Oh, wait, is he? No, he's still going.
No, he's still, he's popping.
Boom.
I think he was just shifting which direction he was going.
Ted, let me hear your bell sound again.
Bong.
It sounded better the second time by a lot.
This is the first one. Bong.
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 He said bong. B-O-A-N-G. Bong.
I'm not gonna get. Oh.
I said, who's your favorite performer at the Old World Golden Horse Review at Disneyland? And he said, Wally Bogue.
Wow, that was just for you.
Yep. And somebody out there. Shout out to all the Imagineers who watch this.
What an interesting job.
Imagineer?
Yeah.
It's kind of like our job if you think about it.
Oh, God. If you were in earnest, I don't think I would have been able to take it. I would have been like, Alex, stop.
If you think about it, like, we're all heroes.
Right. I mean, all lives matter.
Okay, wait. Remind me what this is?
Yeah, this lets you, if I remember correctly, duplicate.
Each one's like one, right?
You know the very unique souls that you get from like boss kills
that can like become weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this lets you duplicate them. I think
you're 100% right, and it's one per
mausoleum.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we going now? Fuck.
We got the Ghost Boys. We got 2 castles and an Everjail.
Oh, what do you think? You want to go up here or you want to go Everjail?
Let's start the Everjail. What if you win it in one? What a great finale that would be.
Okay.
That'd be hype.
I mean, we do have butt slam.
What would you get him?
What would I get him?
Oh yeah, thank you, Ted.
Yeah. You bet, Brett.
My man.
I'll get him a Baconator.
I haven't had a Baconator in I think a couple years, man.
Me neither. I've literally never ordered one in my life.
Have you never eaten one?
I've maybe had like one ever, and I like have no memory of it. I couldn't tell you.
I feel like you need the Baconator more than I do.
It's not like I don't get burgers from Wendy's all the time. Did you hear what Wendy's is doing? What they're trying?
What are they trying?
AI-based, like, flexible pricing based on demand and, like surge pricing for fast food.
Oh, no.
Explain to me how that should make the customer excited. Explain it.
Oh, it's Zamor.
Oh, man. He looks like Jason Momoa.
That, like, only tells me as a customer I should go
somewhere else.
at midnight or somewhere else.
We are
my God.
full Kali Mario. We are fully going to destroy this guy. You are getting a Baconator. Unless he has some bullshit that I don't know about. Oh,
yeah, wait. You just had to say something, didn't you?
it's my Baconator bet.
On the line.
It's my bacon. It's my bacon on the line.
Oh, shit.
It's true.
It's my bacon.
Hey!
Ooh. He was like, just wait.
Chill out.
Incredible.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Chill. Hey, chill out. Hey, cool.
Wow, cool.
Mother bitch! Motherfuck! Oh my god! Fuck mother. So here's the thing, man.
We can still go get a Baconator if you want.
Nah, I'm cool.
Steak America.
Steak America.
You like meat. You like to eat. And you like the land of the free.
Ew.
Just kidding.
But what's real is the deal. It's still
Steak America. You know what's like the best part about that is that there legit was a time when that was like how fucking commercials sounded.
Yeah, I know. It was the late 80s and early 90s. I was there.
100%.
Sizzler. It was like Sizzler
Yeah,
shit.
100% not a joke.
It was like they all sounded like fucking Stater Brothers Ford commercials.
Yeah.
In the heartland.
And I always say something like, Toyota, the endless journey of family.
That's real.
You're like, what?
Can I get one more?
He was like, I don't take damage at this time.
Can I say I don't understand car commercials?
You're not supposed to.
Do you mean like,
They've never enticed me, never once made me want a car. More than anything.
What would be like,
They're the second most pretentious commercials after perfume commercials.
I don't get it.
what would like sell you, like, like Ted's like, now here's a car commercial. Like, what's that? Shit. Like, how do you demonstrate the value of a car? Like, for me, the problem with a car commercial, like a car as a marketing challenge, is that like, if we're talking about actual need, literally all a car needs to do to be worth it is to like drive you places.
Yeah.
So other than that, it's all just a game of how rich are you?
I think if they actually showed like it helps you like drive safer or something. Like all the technology like,
Some of them do that.
So yeah, sometimes they do like, remember like the one where it automatically stops if somebody goes in the road?
Yeah, that's true.
Or was that a weed commercial about you'll hit a kid with your car if you smoke too much weed?
Oh, right. I remember that.
But I guess my issue
He's
is
gonna blow. Oh no, he didn't.
they're always showing like stuff outside the car.
Yeah, like,
But I'm gonna be inside the car. Show me how cool it is to be inside.
Some do that.
Yeah.
should it be like a guy like does a bunch of John Wick shit, just like drives away in the car?
Maybe.
Is that better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Next time on Beard Bros. More butts, probably.
Dude, every time that we forget about the butt and then fall in love with it again, it's so satisfying.
It is nice. I will agree.
It's very funny.
You see how that guy was like had super armor after he transformed though?
Yeah, he was like, oh, hold on, let me get my ice ready.
Oh Jesus!
It's like if I was watching a house commercial.
A commercial for a house?
Yeah. It's like I'm gonna think about purchase for a long time, and a commercial is not gonna sway me.
Yeah, it's very rare that I don't, like, I mean, I've only bought one car, like, new ever, but, like, the idea that I would, like, oh, they don't have what I have, so I'm just gonna wait. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine having that much of an opinion about my car. I know that it's some people's hobby, but I don't know. I don't know who the commercial's for.
Yeah.
I think it's just supposed to be like a Coke commercial where it shows like hot people drinking Coke, where they're like, oh, I want to be hot. Like, oh, Matthew McConaughey's cool. Like, I'll buy this. What is he, the Lincoln guy?
They just want to get you talking, word of mouth, shit.
Yeah, like there's so many different cars out there. There's so many different car commercials. I think it's mostly just about getting your attention and keeping it. You know?
That's like late stage capitalism in a nutshell. Is like nobody's like being like, it's not earnest advertising or marketing anymore. Everybody knows what everything is. They're not like, by the way, did you know that?
Have you heard?
Yeah, McDonald's serves breakfast in the morning.
What? Real talk though. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll see you. Oh my god. Do we? I gotta kill this thing now.
Like legit, McDonald's commercials should just be like, Egg McMuffin, Egg McMuffin, Egg McMuffin, money, sex, Egg McMuffin. Like it should just be like,
I'm sold.
Money, sex.
That's like literally.
You know, okay. You want to know what my favorite advertisements are? Like the only advertisements I can think of where I'm like, that was excellent, are the Dyson ones. Because they're Dyson like vacuum cleaner shit.
Yeah.
Because it's just a simple British guy, and there's like no music, And he's like, all new systems pick up this stuff like this. The technology works like this.
Is every
And
single
it's like-
way it's better than a regular fan.
I was like, oh, thanks for explaining that.
Yeah, 100%.
Great. I love the Dyson commercials.
Dyson commercials used to be how every commercial was, and then people started to be like, what if we just tricked everybody?
It's understandable though, because like it's the same reason, motherfucker. Every thumbnail now is like people's faces, because like it's all about getting people's attention. Like that's the biggest hurdle now.
Yeah.
Is just getting people. There's so much.
Because it's
content.
artificial. Because it's artificial attention is why. It's like that's why now like thumbnails like and video titles just like straight up lie.
Right.
And why movies are called like plane.
Bad woman.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like
Yeah.
they keep coming out. I'm like, oh wow, this is it, man. Like we're done.
Car fight. Yeah.
Cocaine bear.
yeah, exactly.
You think we'll get the Pelican brief again? No.
No, it's gonna be called
Bad lawyer.
Yeah. Sad story.
All right. We're going to step off our pedestal real quick, and
Of literacy.
we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Okay, love you, bye.